Russia. Su-27 fighters prevent border breach by UK jets, recon plane over Black Sea. The RC-135 electronic surveillance plane and two Typhoon fighter jets of the British Royal Air Force were being escorted over the Black Sea by two Russian Su-27 fighter jets, according to a report from the Russian Ministry of Defense on Monday. 3 aerial targets were seen by Russian airspace control over the Black Sea as they were getting close to the Russian state border. A pair of Su-27 planes from the Air Defense Forces were dispatched to identify the targets and stop a breach of the state border, according to the ministry, as reported by the state news agency TASS. The targets were 2 British Air Force Typhoon fighters and an RC-135 electronic intelligence and electronic warfare aircraft, according to the Su-27 fighter jets. The main task of the RC-135 is signals intelligence, which entails gathering and analyzing various electronic signals for tactical and strategic goals. The aircraft can monitor, identify, and intercept enemy communications and radar signals thanks to its extensive array of cutting-edge information-gathering gear. The foreign military aircraft turned around from Russia's state boundary as Russian fighters drew near. The state border could not be violated as the Russian aircraft returned to their base airport. The Russian ministry emphasized that the intercept was done strictly in compliance with international regulations on the use of airspace over neutral waters without breaching flight routes or dangerously approaching foreign aircraft. Days prior, the British Royal Air Force, RAF, sent out its fighter jets to intercept Russian military aircraft that were flying dangerously near to NATO airspace. The British Air Force said last week that RAF fighter jets have been dispatched 3 weeks in a row to intercept Russian aircraft that have flown dangerously near to NATO airspace. Recent months have seen a number of interceptions by Russian and NATO aircraft over the Black Sea and Baltic Sea. Last March, when a U.S. military surveillance drone, MQ-9 Reaper, crashed into the Black Sea following an encounter with Russian Su-27 fighter jets in international airspace near territory Russia claims to have annexed from Ukraine, tensions over airspace and aerial conduct between Moscow and the West reached a new high.